everyone, and welcome back to VoiceBridge podcast. I'm your host Veronica, and today we are traveling to the heart of Central Asia. When people hear Kazakhstan, they often think about endless steppes and maybe horses, but this country is so much more than that. Today's episode is called Kazakhstan Beyond the Steppes. Culture, symbols, and everyday life. And to explore this fascinating country with us, I'm joined by my wonderful guest, Polina. Hi, Polina.
Hi, Veronica. I'm so excited to talk about Kazakhstan today.
So, Polina, when people think about Kazakhstan, what are the first things that usually come to mind?
Most people imagine white steppes, nomads, and maybe traditional yards. Some also know that Kazakhstan is the ninth largest country in the world, but many don't realize how modern and culturally rich it is.
That's true. It's actually one of the biggest countries by land area, and it connects Europe and Asia, which makes its culture very unique. Let's talk about national symbols. What are some important symbols of Kazakhstan?
The flag of Kazakhstan is very symbolic. It has a blue background representing the sky and unity, a golden sun symbolizing energy and life, and an eagle that represents freedom and strength. There is also a traditional ornament along the side, reflecting Kazakh cultural heritage.
That's beautiful, and I think the yard is also an important culture symbol, right?
Yes, the yard represents nomadic traditions and hospitality. Even today, it's used during festivals and national celebrations like Nowruz.
Let's move to everyday life. What is daily life like in Kazakhstan today?
Modern Kazakhstan has big cities like Almaty and Astana, where people live in a very modern way. There are universities, business centers, and cultural events. But at the same time, traditions are very important. Respect for elders, family values, and hospitality play a huge role in everyday life.
I've heard that guests are treated with special honor.
Yes, hospitality is one of the strongest cultural values. Guests are offered traditional dishes like beshbarmak and tea. Refusing food can even seem impolite.
What about culture and arts?
Kazakhstan has a rich musical tradition with instruments like the dombra. At the same time, modern Kazakh artists mix traditional elements with pop and contemporary music. There is also growing interest in cinema, fashion, and digital innovation.
So it's really a mix of tradition and modern development?
Exactly. Kazakhstan is balancing its nomadic roots with rapid modernization.
If you had to describe Kazakhstan in 3 words, what would they be?
Vast, hospitable, evolving.
I love that. Today we've learned that Kazakhstan is not just about endless landscapes. It's about culture, identity, family values, and a country that is constantly growing and redefining itself. Thank you so much, Polina, for joining us today.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into VoiceBridge podcast. Join us next time as we explore another country beyond stereotypes. Until then, stay curious and keep bridging cultures.